Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how to add ceiling and floor plenums in the model editor to your rooms. So the feature is relatively new. The way it works is now if you check the rooms table, you see like there are no two new columns for ceiling plenum and floor plenum that you can change the number. So you simply select the room in the plan or select it in the table. If you want to select it by name, then you can come and change the ceiling plenum to the number that you need. So here is 9 feet. So for this, I'm going to do something like 3, so we can just see it. So 3 feet here. And then for all these rooms here, I'm going to select them and I'm going to set this to 2. Now, as you probably noticed, there was no change in the geometry. It's just a property that we added to the rooms. The way to check it quickly to make sure it has been done correctly is you can press Alt and P to highlight plenums. So it shows all the rooms with plenum, so you can quickly check. The other option is here, use the color by attributes and use, in this case, we had the ceiling plenum, so I'm going to color by ceiling plenum depths. And you can see they will get colored. So 0, this was 2, and this was 3. If you want to visually see them, if you generate a 3D preview and do not select exclude plenum, so we have an option to exclude plenum, not to calculate them if you don't want to spend time every time. So you can see now the plenum is created. If the plenum has windows, it keeps the windows here. Then that one, this is the room with 3 meters plenum. So that's the other way to check. And then once you export this model to other software, it generates that plenum during the export process. So I'm going to go ahead and export this to IES VE so you can see how that works. And make sure you don't select exclude plenums. Okay, so I'm going to open this model, the gem file inside IES VE. And you'll see the plenums are there, right? You can see them here. And the best part is when they are exported, they will be exported as void. So they're not rooms. So you just get all the plenums already as voids in your model, and the rooms are exported as rooms. Now you might have a case that, for example, you want to generate these plenums as rooms and merge them together, right? You don't want every room to have a separate plenum. So if you have that case, you can go to levels and use this button to separate plenums. What it does, it basically converts all those ceiling and floor plenums to real geometry in your model. So just click it here. You can see all the plenum depths are now set to 0. So color change to 0. I can turn it off. And now you have this new level that includes all the plenums. So if I go here, I can turn off level 6 so we can only see the plenums, and I can select these plenums and merge them together. We don't need this here, but that's, you get the idea. So now I have these plenums as real rooms. So you only want to do this probably at the end of the process, right? You don't want to add more rooms because separate rooms into your model editor. And by default, as I showed you, they get generated during the export process, except if you select this exclude plenum, which basically just gives you the option to add the plenums. But if you want sometimes to export the model without plenums, you can also do that. Thank you for watching. Let us know if you have any questions. The best place, as usual, is discourse.pollination.solutions. Thank you.